I can't even really benefit from that. So, who on here are entrepreneurs? If you're an entrepreneur and you already have your own business in this space, then type that you are an entrepreneur for me, because a lot of entrepreneurs definitely benefit from online marketing because it's way cheaper than paying for advertisement on the radio, television, commercial ad spends. All of that stuff costs money, right? And so the good thing about having a digital program is it's going to teach you how to get monetized and make money on all social media platforms. So it doesn't matter if you're using TubeView, the Gram, Book, you name them. Hey, me, Covenant Creation. So you're an entrepreneur. I love it. I love it. What do you do? So what's your niche? What's your area? What's your business? Is it brick and mortar or is it online space? What do you do? Because you're the only entrepreneur in the house. So everybody else is here to learn how they can be entrepreneurs and work for themselves. And I love it, you guys. I left nursing 4 years ago. I've been a registered nurse for 18 years. I worked in healthcare for 20. Burnt out, let's just be honest, because whenever you're working in that type of environment, a lot of people don't recognize, but it's a high stress, high pressure job. It just depends on what field you take. And I used to do CVICU, cardiovascular intensive care unit. And you know, when you're working with people who are, I say, 1 foot on the ground and one in the grave, and you got family members who are stressed and pressured as well, and you got doctors who, they get paid for it, but they treat you like you the doctor, want you to write all the prescriptions, then guess what? Your brain becomes frazzled. And I dealt with that all the time. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. Yes, Jasper said, good day. Thank you so much. Hair oil, slow these days. Hair oil is slow these days. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay. Well, let's talk about it, because if you're selling hair oil, then just something you need to keep in mind. So this is just take notes for anybody out here to build and how to grow your business and how to scale. And I'm continuing to learn, you guys. I've only been in this space since July. My very first days, 30 days, I did very well, in my opinion, especially starting off as a novice, someone who don't know anything about this space. I did good. I made $5,400. And so I'm like, okay. So then I just kept taking in knowledge so I can get better and better and better. And so one of the things that I learned is that when you're on these platforms, they are all governed by an algorithm. So you need to learn that. And in particular, today we're going to talk about the TikTok algorithm. If you're on here and you're promoting hair oil, then only thing you need to research, only thing that you need to be engaging with on your platform, in your space, it should be all about hair. I don't care if you go to the search engine and you type in healthy hair, healthy scalp, dandruff, whatever you want to type in, hair growth, that's all you should be looking at, and that's the only people that you should be connecting with and commenting. Hey, Steven from Central California, welcome on TubeView. I appreciate you coming in. And so those are the things that you want to look up. Those are the only things that you want to engage in. I'm just speaking to someone who mentioned they have a business in a hair oil company, and why it's so important that when you are using these platforms to train your algorithms to grow your business is by only researching what you need. Hey, Nepal is in the house. Nepali, I have a friend who speaks Nepali, so that's pretty cool. Hey, so peace, love, light, and protection. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for all the gifts over here. Hey, Joey. Also, July, you're doing amazing. Well, I knew I could do better. I purchased a program, and inside that program, you guys, even though I had started off making consistent sales, I noticed that a lot of other people weren't making sales. And there's a reason. A lot of people don't have strategy. They're just creating content, just throwing it out there and just seeing what sticks. And also the program that I had purchased initially, we were taught to make 3 pieces of content every single day. And now that I purchased something else from a guy who's generated over $50 million in the digital marketing space that trains, is that these platforms, all they really want from you is consistency. So you don't have to put a limit or a number on how many times you show up and post. The fact of the matter is that if you do it every single day, you'll continue to get the push and the reach, as long as everything else is optimized, meaning that you are using your search engine optimization skills and tools, optimizing your bio as well as your content. Make sure that what you're posting is in harmony with SEOs. Make sure that you're practicing attraction marketing and not sales marketing. Just so many little things, little tweaks that he's taught us. And even the 14 rules of the algorithm of TikTok is very important, that most people don't know. But there's 14 rules that you should definitely apply and follow whenever you're creating content on this space. And so I'm from Richmond, Virginia, so I'm in the United States. My background, someone just asked me that. My background is nursing. I've been a registered nurse for 18 years. I stepped away during the pandemic only because I didn't know how it was really being spread. As a nurse, we get emails all the time that talks about diseases and things of that nature. And during that time, they were saying that it was airborne. Then they said it was droplet. And if it's something that's airborne, I know that my facility couldn't accommodate that. We only have 2 reverse isolation rooms so that it's not through the ventilation system, meaning that it's spread in really microscopic particles that people can easily catch. And on the news, everybody was in hazmat suits. And so my husband and I made a decision that it wasn't safe to go back to work and to stay home. And I started looking for ways to generate income online. Now, prior to that, I was already doing network marketing, MLM. I was in the Pink Cadillac company. Many people have heard of it. I became a sales director there. I did that for 3 years. People told me once you reach a sales director, you're going to make all this big old money, and then you'll be able to quit your job. I said I was a director for 3 years, you guys. So that's a lie. Let's just put it where it is. That's a lie. Half of them don't make no money unless they what they call a national sales director. So in the pandemic, someone introduced me to a health and wellness company. Of course, that fit me, the niche itself, because being a nurse, I'm all about health, wellness, and taking care of ourselves, as well as the environment. And so I did really well there. I succeeded. I became a six-figure earner there, not meaning just my time there. No, I made $158,000 in the first 12 months. And then I just continued to grow that business, just all kind of good things. And so I've had a good time there. I had that one on autopilot because they have like residual income. And so I believe in multiple streams, and that's what I teach people too, is always have multiple streams of income. Never put all your eggs in one basket. And so I started another business with another company, was going to build a whole nother organization and team, because this one was on autopilot. And guess what Mela did? They took my business and shut it down. So they snatched the rug from underneath me, took all of the income that I was making, that I was used to bringing in. I mean, there were months that I didn't work. I had lost an aunt during the pandemic as well to a brain aneurysm unexpectedly, and that caused me to have a lot of anxiety issues. And so I did not even touch that business, and because it was, residual income, and I had months where I still made $6,800. The next month, $5,400. That's because I had a team, and it was just on autopilot. So I was going to never mess up that gravy train. I was going to start another business. Hey, Tanya, welcome. Thank you for the daily heart me too. And so they took my business. And so you guys, I learned a valuable lesson in that, is that you can give a lot of your time and energy and build a company, and they don't truly appreciate you, much like corporate America here. And then they can just take it from you at any time. Just like people can walk into a job. You can have a job that you have helped them scale, them become profitable. You're their best employee, but you didn't even know. Underneath you were training someone else as your replacement. It happens all the time. And so I learned that I would never build another business from someone else. I have to do things now that's just for me. And that's why this online marketing space just fits me perfectly, because it's my personal business. The skills that you learn in this program, no one can take it from you. I don't care if you want to contract yourself out later and say that you want to handle someone's social media contracts and help them show up authentically as a business, post for them. You can do all of those things because of the skills you learn. No one can take that from you. And so for me personally, hey girl, that's another one of my accountability partners, Veronica. And so that's another reason why I have fallen in love with this space, is because I do have experience with MLM, corporate America, and it really didn't give me the freedom that I truly was looking for in life. I love to generate income. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to be rich, but if it comes my way, I'm going to take it. But that's not what I'm striving for. I'm striving for freedom, flexibility, not having to rob Peter to pay Paul, not feeling stressed out because of debt, not ever feeling like I got to tell my kids no, not because I want to tell them no because they need to learn, but because I truly don't have it. None of those things wanted to be the vocabulary of my lifestyle. The things I want is freedom. I like to travel. I like to have fun. I am a miser. People know me as the coupon queen. So if anybody ever connects with me on this platform, who maybe found me from Facebook or something, they know that Danielle has always been a couponer. I love to save money. I live a simple life, and that's just who it is. And so I love to show people that we can have freedom, we can have balance, we can have all of these things, but everything has to be done. You have to find the right vehicle. In a nutshell, you do, because some things you find is going to drain you dry. Like network marketing did for me. I spent hours and hours. I probably worked more than 40 hours a week building my team, because I was doing live overview presentations weekly. I was meeting with people one-on-one. I was doing in-home presentations. You name it, I was doing it. And so I spent a lot of time away from my family. So it was counterintuitive. It didn't do what I wanted. I wanted to have the money, but I wanted the freedom. And so when you do something, you need to make sure that it's going to be able to give you time freedom, meaning being able to do whatever you want when you feel like it, financial freedom as well, and personal freedom, and everything else that I've touched in my life, whether it was going to college to become a nurse and stuff. It never gave me all three freedoms. This one here, you guys, it's been the best freedom. The weekend, I did absolutely nothing. I talked to you about consistency when we started, but this weekend, I just had a lot going on, and I didn't want to come live. I didn't want to create content, and so I didn't. And do you think it hurt me? Absolutely not. It didn't. That's the beautiful thing about this. And so you just be consistent and show up most of the time, go live, help other people build. And guess what? You're going to do fine. Mindful Taste said MLM really sharpened you though. Now you're an expert. Yeah, I guess so, right? You're absolutely right. I learned skills. I learned how to speak in front of groups and, just things that I did all the time, and learn how to connect with people and truly to help them, because that's the biggest thing. It's no good when you're making money and those who are connected to you, they're not making anything. That happened to me a lot in the Pink Cadillac company. However, when I went to my other company, I truly learned how to dig in and help other people. And me and my friends, we were all running it up along as others. Some of my girlfriends, they may not have made what I was making, but Lisa was making over 58,000 plus a year. And all my friends, we was all just having a good time. They trusted me and we went forward. And so, this one here has been different because I don't approach family members and friends anymore. Hey, doing the dad thing. Thank you so much for the gifts and for the follow. In those companies for months and years, I learned how to approach people, how to deal with rejection, following up with referrals, all of those things. I don't do any of those no more. That's why I say I truly have found peace and freedom, because y'all wouldn't even know. You see these binders here behind me? These are full of referrals and stuff from people throughout the years. I don't even know what to do with the thing. I probably need to just throw it in the recycle bin, right? I got 3 binders of that type of stuff. Learning to work. Lord, look at me and my other business. And it's just like, now I learned something different, and I love sharing it with other people, because you get to be yourself. Show up when you feel like it. You're not approaching nobody no family and friends. I didn't connect the phone contacts in my phone to Facebook or Instagram, because I didn't want anyone to say Danielle is doing well or having success in this new venture, because she's actually talking to people who already were connected with her. They already know her to be a businesswoman. They already know these things. No, I wanted to test this out, you guys. And if you're going to start a business, you want to always make sure that it's something that people want. It's something that they're attracted to. It's something that's in high demand. And that's what I found in this space, is that it's a $1.2 billion a day industry that's continuing to grow. Okay. It's going to always grow. Everything is digital. I'm going to ask you a question. How many of y'all still write checks? When you go to the store, you go to the grocery store, how many of you stand in line and you tell the cashier, hold on 1 second, I got to get my checkbook out, and you flip it out and you start writing? Who's still writing checks? Put yes if you still writing checks, because you are a rare exception. Who writing checks these days? Anybody? Anybody still write checks except my mother-in-law? Lord Jesus, that woman still be writing checks. Tari, that's my sister-in-law. If you don't hear, I'm talking about your mom. I'm sorry. Look. Commercial landlord. Now that's different, okay? So in my business endeavor, sometimes I do have to write a check for those, but I ain't going to no grocery store and writing no check. And then I got a business credit card, business checks too. So I swipe my card. So that's it. My S corp is Wellness at Your Pace. I got a card for that. And if I do things that's in real estate and flipping with my husband, we have a business for that as well. And so I have a business card. Most people are not doing that, okay? We're going digital. Those days are over. So we're doing digital currency. Y'all know crypto is big. It's picking back up. People are doing digital everything. They're banking online. No one's going to the bank, withdrawing cash, taking a check in every Friday. How many of y'all are still going to rent a video at Redbox or Blockbuster, Movie Time? Who's doing any of those things anymore? So Real TV, salute to you too. Hey, amazing delivery. I'm definitely tuned in. Oh, you so cool. Thank you. Hey, Sherelle. Me only, the commercial. Yeah, Dr. Brooklyn. I do. What's the check? Guess what? Covenant Creation. She still go to the grocery store. You know people be talking about you. They behind you in line. And you pull out that checkbook and you writing for 5 minutes. And then the people got to run it through the machine so they can scan it on the back. Look, I love TD said, what is a check? I see, you know what I'm saying? Yes, that's right. So many of us aren't even reading videos at the Red Box. You should drive up to your local pharmacy and check them out if you're here in America. I know some of y'all in other countries, so thank you so much for being with me. But those days are over. We're streaming. We have all of these services. Everything has changed. We're in a digital age. People are no longer spending times at Barnes and Nobles, going to the library. There's a few exceptions. Most people now are doing audio books. They were doing Kindles. They were reading on their tablets and devices. Things have slowly just transitioned and changed over time. It's just like anything else in the world. They started with the rotary telephone. Then, you had cordless phones in your home. Then you went to cell phone. Now everybody got a cell phone, right? And people done got rid of house phones. It's just the way the world works. you guys. And that's just what we got to do. We got to keep up with the times. And that's what this digital platform allows each of us to do, is that if we have a business already that we've created, if we want to create something and sell it, or if we want to sell somebody else stuff, we can now do this on this space. No more looking for your local e-classified that's a paper that went out and was in the middle of the newspaper. No one gets the phone books anymore. Those days are gone, you guys. Everything keeps evolving and moving. Move with it. You either move with it or you get left behind. Most come up with the time. That's right. Don't come for me. That's right. So, we just keep evolving. We keep changing. And so that's all it is in this space, you guys. And so I'm excited that someone introduced me to a platform that I can make money, that I don't have to holler at my family member, friends, or any past business associates. I came straight on here and I find a market of people who also say, you know what? I've done corporate America. I tried other things, but what else is there? What is there that can help me to scale? You got girls on here half my age in their 20s making $100,000. And I'm going to tell you what, with my life experience, on top of being able to still learn skills, because I don't believe in that notion, can't teach an old dog new tricks, then guess what? I'm going to be making 6 figures a month with them girls. Let's just be real. I'm going to do it right with them. And then they're going to call me the OG, Like old guys, they say they call them unk. I don't know what they call us, like auntie. Yeah, I'm going to be your auntie, but I'm going to be your bossed up auntie. Because I believe in boss up or be boss. And I'm tired of being bossed by other people. I need my own business in my own space, in my own lane, where I can create income, show other people that it's possible too. Because I'm the proof. A girl who didn't have any experience. I signed this whole thing up in July, y'all. So if this is your first time here, connect with me up there, Life After Nursing. I can't say FOLLOW because they don't want you saying that on this platform. They're telling grown people to come on here and go live, but choose your words carefully, okay? If you want me to be your business partner, that's what TikTok say, then you better act like an adult with some sense and use some common sense and understand that there's words we don't want you to use. So I try to be obedient, y'all. So connect with me at the top and then go to my profile. And on there, I have an LINK, right? If you click it, it's going to show you the digital products that I purchased. I'm going to tell you what I got in there. The first thing that I tell anybody to do, especially if this is your first time connected with me and you've never created content before, or you're creating it but your butt broke, you ain't making no money, you making videos every single day but it's not converting, we're going to talk about why that's happening, because you can make it convert. You just got to learn the right skills. Then pick up that free PDF. It's the first thing when you click the LINK. And so when you click it, it's going to say it's taking you off the platform and it's going to show you my store. The very first thing, hey AN50, thanks for following me, is to pick up that free PDF, because it is 21 pages of straight fire. I'm going to tell you nuggets. I had a lady I got on the Zoom with yesterday. She booked a one-on-one appointment with me, and she came on and she was like, here, I got my thing, and I've already started optimizing my bio, okay? Because you're going to learn that if you want things to convert and you want to use this platform, you need them to push you out to who you need to be seen by. So I had to change my profile. So lately, y'all, sometimes I have a lot of nurses in here, nurse practitioners, doctors, people who are in the medical field just like myself. And the reason being is because I changed my bio. My bio used to say mom of 4, live in Richmond, Virginia, whatever. It didn't make sense, okay? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to teach people mommy tips. Those days over. My youngest is 13 years old. Woo, we on the countdown, y'all. Okay? I love having kids in the house that you can leave, and me and my husband go on vacation, and I don't have to ask my mom or my mom-in-law to come visit and all that. We is almost to peace, right? My oldest girls is 23. So, we got that range there. 4 kids from 23 to 13. And I'm not talking about being a mom on here. So why is that in my bio? Don't nobody care that you a mom of 6 kids, unless you on here talking about how in the world you managing it, how you creating quick meals to save money for such a big family. If you're showing y'all getting ready and getting out the door, if you're not creating that kind of content, that don't need to be in your bio. So I had to learn that when I went through the MOP program, is that should be out. So I took that out and made sure that I put in, what is about me? What's about Danielle? Well, I'm a retired registered nurse, okay? I retired myself. Somebody said, Danielle, you too young the other day. I said, look, let me explain to you something. Retirement is not about an age. It's about the income to be able to do what you want to do, okay? Once you hit either one of those, then your butt need to retire. What you still staying at work for? Working for somebody else, getting up every single day in and day out, and you don't like your job, you don't like your boss, you don't like your coworkers, you're tired and exhausted, you're a night owl, but you're forced to get up in the morning. Make it make sense. Stop it. Time out. Do something different. Figure out something different. Because what are you going for? Is it for income? figure out a way to make that income that you can do it for yourself without being at somebody else's business. If it's because of insurance, then baby, figure out how to double your income and pay for your own insurance. Don't believe for 1 second you're going to be the first and the last entrepreneur who never worked for somebody who had to pay for insurance and got darn good insurance for themselves and their family. So don't want to hear that, okay? Throw all that out the window. That's a mindset thing. That's a mindset thing. We can talk about that on another day. I should have did Mindset Monday. Y'all, I love mindset coaching because I've invested a lot in mindset, but I believe in mindset. I should do that sometimes. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I'm going to do like a Mindset Monday. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to write that down. But yes, so just being in this space, you guys, it just gives me the freedom to do what I need to do. Yes, Ruby said time out. That's right, time out. Stop, time to reevaluate yourself, reevaluate your life. You know, because high blood pressure, high cholesterol, stress, anxiety, that stuff kills. You hear people talk about it all the time. You know, they say stress kills. It's true, you guys, because of the chemical reactions and everything that take place in the body. That, y'all, we got to decrease our stress level. It's the truth. Hey, Sheena, thanks for coming in and visiting me, you guys. So, look, first and foremost, got to factory reset something. You're right. And I got to reset my room, too, because I see people flying in here. Connect with me, y'all. Life After Nursing. I'm Danielle. I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Look, I'm a mom of 4. Ain't that crazy? That's what I used to say. Look, no, I'm a retired registered nurse by choice. And then I make income online, and I show other people that it's possible to do the same exact thing because I'm a person who had absolutely no skills. Hey, Norfolk, you right down the street. Granby Avenue, Norfolk. I know where you at. Yes, and so, you know, this is just amazing, y'all. As a complete beginner, what I can do. You from Richmond, so am I. I'm in Richmond, born and raised. What part of Richmond you in? I'm in the East End. Eastern Shore, Virginia. Yes, me and my husband, born and raised here in Richmond. Graduated from Highland Springs. He graduated from TJ, you know. So if you from Richmond, you know. City, and I'm a county girl. Yep, born and raised in the county. Yeah, and so you get the PDF. So when you go into the LINK in my profile, make sure that you click the very first button. Okay, it's going to say a free PDF. I'll pull it up and show you. Let me go to TT real quick so that you can see how you get it. So my website, you guys, for those who on TubeView, thank y'all for hanging out with me too, is if you go to my website, which is www.liveatyourpace, because you want to live at your own pace.com, then you'll come to my digital store that I created, and I'm going to hold my phone up and just show you what it looks like from TikTok, okay? Now, that's the one thing I like. TikTok don't want you using other people's platforms' names, but YouTube and other platforms, they could care less, right? Ain't that cool? Okay, so I'm holding up 2 different cell phones, so work with me. It might be a little bootleg, right? So right here, you see where it says Live at Your Pace. You would click that. It's going to take you here, and it says it's taking you off the page. So, yeah, I understand that. And then you'll come to this store. It's the first thing. It's a free ebook. And so you'll go ahead and you'll get this ebook. Go ahead and download it when it comes to you in your email. If you don't see it in about 2 minutes, check your spam just to make sure it didn't land there. But I'm telling you, it's going to change your content. It's going to help you level up. The very first thing I did was optimize by bio. And then I realized that I stopped seeing just hanging out in the 100 views and start getting even more, views on my content. Now, the person who created the free PDF, I don't mind telling you because I use it to learn from. So if I use it to learn from, that lets you know I ain't created. So you ain't got to ask that question. His name, John Francis. Let me tell you, he the bomb.com. He done made over $50 million in online marketing space, been doing this for 15 years. He also got a program called MOP, Mastering Online Profits. This one here is a game changer. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to share some of the things that I have learned in that program so far that has just truly been a blessing. And I practice everything from his program. I purchased his, it went live November 1st, right? Brand new program. First 7 days, I just applied what he said. And the first thing I noticed was, 1, my views went up. That's fine, but views don't equal dollar signs. You can't take that to the bank, okay? So that's fine. Now more eyeballs are being on my stuff. That messes with your mental psyche, so it's good, right? But what I noticed is that my videos started getting categorized. That is something you want, you guys. If you're going to create videos in this space, always look at your videos and see if they're categorized. At the top, if it's still an hourglass and it says, not an hourglass, what do you call it, magnifying glass, and it says find related content, that lets you know you speak English and the algorithm speaks Spanish and y'all ain't on the same page. Y'all don't understand each other. You are not speaking the algorithm's language. That's how come they don't know where to put you. So when they say up there find related content, that means they don't have a clue what you're talking about. And the reason being is because half of us ain't got a clue what we doing. So when I purchased the product, they told me that the first one I had purchased, DGC, I still like it. It's good. I learned a lot of stuff and I made money from it, right? So it's amazing. But it was telling us to create 3 pieces of content every single day. But they didn't tell you that your SEOs, your hashtags, the words on your screen, all this need to match so that you can get categorized. Because once you get categorized, now the algorithm is working with you and putting you in the right space. Hey, Onesie, thank you so much. Hey, One's Vision, thank you so much for the heart me. Hi, is this for YouTube? No, I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm right now on both platforms at the same exact time. So I'm talking to people on my YouTube right now, and I'm talking to people on this platform, TT. So yeah, child, we can use it all. We want to make money on all platforms, right, Tisha Brown? People talk about this one shutting down. If it do, who cares? Because I'm already on IG, FBook, whatever you want to call them. I got a program called what's that darn thing called? It's called Repurpose. And so what it does is I create content here and it repurpose it on all the platforms for me. So it don't matter the day or tomorrow if one go down, I'm already got it going and building and already have content on there. So you're already following their rules because they want you to connect and engage. And so it's all good. So yeah, that's what I'm using. So so all of them have to speak the same language, right? You got to speak the same language. So that was another thing I noticed, that now my videos are starting to be categorized. So with me being a nurse, I just tried myself at it a couple weeks ago and did a Wellness Wednesday. And I just talked about, wellness on it. And guess what? Like less than 5 minutes, I reached out to my business partner, Tanya. And I said, Tanya, my video already say wellness, girl. It's categorized. One, because I've learned the skills from the Mastering Online Profits program, that how to categorize all of your videos. Who in here know what an SEO is? I'm just curious. SEO. So if you already create content or you don't, do you know what SEO is? Have you ever heard of it? What it is? If not, I'll explain it to you so you know what it is and how you need to use it when you create your content. Okay, Carrie says no. Covington says no. How do I get connected to the Live at Your Pace? So if you go to, it's a website, so www.liveatyourpace.com. That is it. Yes, there we go. Digital reselling king. See, you digital, so you already knew you had a leg up, right? Yes, search engine optimization, you guys. Search engine optimization says TDOXO. Ann said no. Okay, please explain. So Bella and Sharon, thank y'all so much. It's a bit deep. It includes websites and more. It is amazing. You're right, Tisha. So John, who created the MOP program, the one that I've added on to what I've already had, remember, multiple streams. So yes, type keywords. Let's talk about digital reselling king. So what happens is that he has already, he had the best #1 innovative company in Canada in 2022. And, you know, he's just done so many amazing things if you look him up. But what he teaches us is search engine optimization. So when I was in my other program that I started, when I learned, I used to say things like, want to learn how to make $900 a day, you guys? Then tap below and get the information. Something like that. I did more than that, but I'm just making it short for explanation purposes. I was talking about making $900 a day, $300 a day, $600 a day, which is fine because people don't make that every single day. If you made $300 every single day, which my other program has something to teach you skills to do that, that makes you a 6-figure earner in a year. You'll make $109,000. If you learn the skills to make $900 a day, guess what? You would make $300,000 annually, okay? 3 years, you're a millionaire. Sounds good. But let me ask you, if someone is looking to make income online, do you think that they go on the internet and they type in how to make $900 a day? Do you? I'm just curious. Do you think someone types that in? Yes or no? No, said Bella. No. Who just would pick a number out the air like that? Who would say go on the internet and type in, I want to make $300 a day. How can I do that? Do people do that? No, they wouldn't. Okay? So search engine is basically going into the way people search when they're on these platforms. They would say things like how to make income online, how to make money using TikTok, how to make money from my phone, how to do stuff like that. That is search engine optimization. So if you're going to create content, you need to make sure that your words are tailored toward that. Saying, want to learn how to make income from home? Okay, so now when someone types in the search engine, how to make income from home, then what's likely to pop up? Your video. Because you had those words that came out of your mouth. You have them on the screen. You also have them in your captions when you're typing. And also when you are doing your hashtags, it's the same principle. You would do this whether you're on TubeView, Insta, Bookface, the Gram, TikTok, it doesn't matter. So if now you're thinking about your hashtags, sometimes people make the mistake of saying things about themselves, like hashtag wife, life, hashtag mom, hashtag stay at home mom. They would do all of that, but they were talking about making money. You see how they're not in alignment? Do you see how they're not together? They're not incongruent. They're just opposite ends. That's what you don't do. That means that your content isn't getting categorized. So let me show you from a computer screen. So say, let's take for instance, you were making your video on TikTok, and I just typed in how to make money online, okay? So I'm gonna type that in the search. I just typed it in, and as it's populating and it's coming on, then I'm gonna turn my computer around so that y'all can see. All right, so let me see. I'm so used to using my cell phone to look up all this and to look up the hashtag.
Stop doing this. Stop making yourself.
Here we go. Let me mute her. Let me put it in again. How to make money online. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you something. Okay. For you. Why? You know, I need to get another device, show you from a cell phone. All right. Turn this around. Let's flip both cameras around. I'm going to show you something. So when you go to create your content today, and you already got your title of what you're going to talk about, if you put in, let me make sure it's all right so y'all can see. Hold, please. I don't want to hang up on y'all by accident. Okay. So I put in how to make money online. And what will happen is, if I put in make money, it's going to show you what other people also search. So that way, those are the other things that you are going to put on it, because you want all of that to show up. So you want people who search any of those words. So if I put in just now make money, then I want you to pivot to the right side of the screen. And then look here, I'm going to move this camera and move this one. You see here at the top, it says other search for. This is what you're going to look up. Now it tells you people typed in realistic ways to make, and then that's make money. Make money on your, if I click it, it'll tell me what it is. Make money on TikTok. Make money with AI. Ways to make money. How to make money. Need emergency cash, okay? So now your brain says, oh, okay, great. I want to talk about making money today in my videos, but how do I get all these people? You put these words also on your screen or in your hashtags, because you know that these are search hashtags and words as well. When you do that, now guess what you're speaking? You're speaking algorithm. So now they know, oh, okay, this video, she's talking about all this, but these are the people she's targeting too. So now you can get pushed out on people's, what's the words? You know we can't say certain words on here, so I just had to get it out my desk really quickly. Okay? So we wouldn't want to use the word this or this, right? So, but we want to get pushed out on people's pages, okay? So now what the algo does is working with you. So when someone searches any of those keywords, you're more in that searchable column. Now, when you go to put the hashtag in front of it, it's going to tell you 5 million people or different things like that, right? Or how many people use it. Don't use the one that's in the millions, because if you're a beginner content creator like myself, we was using the ones that everyone has used, and it says 1.2 million, 4.3 million have used it. Now we get pressed down. We're suppressed, okay? And so we are below all of those big content creators, and now no one sees our stuff. So you want to pick something that's in the thousands, you know, maybe 10,000, 100,000, but don't go too high, okay? You want to keep it in that lower thousands range. 10,000, they say is good, up to 100K if you can, so that it's in a good searchable category and people can find you. Does that make sense, anybody? And type, what are the top 5 Google searches got making money? Yes, and they also have websites too, that also shows you what is the biggest searches, because you got to remember that Google is the #1 search engine, and then there's YouTube, and TikTok is becoming a search engine too. I seen that was listed recently that they have been in the runnings for 3rd place for search engines. So people are coming here as like an authoritative source to learn how to do things. So if you're going to create content and you're wondering why you're not being seen, why no one's engaging, and all this, these are some of the tweaks that you need to make, and also clean up your algorithm. If you're not cleaning your cache data, then that's a problem. Make sure you clean your cache data as well, and leave your downloads or your drafts, because if you got things in your drafts in your cache, things, videos you created because you batch create, then make sure you don't accidentally delete those when you go clear your cache, because you'll clear those out as well. But clear your cache data. Always be mindful of what you're searching. So if you're on here and it's because you're selling body oils and hair oils, but you've been watching too much of Diddy and too much of the hurricane coverage and this, that, and the third, then that's what your feed is filled with. That's what you see a lot of. And then when you create content, that's who's seeing you. Okay. And so it works both ways. You've engaged on that stuff, so it anticipates that that's what you want to see when you're here. And so you engage more with it. There are people who say, hey, I get on here sometime and all I see is things about digital marketing and business. Then that means that's what you showed interest in. This is a very sensitive algorithm. If you go grab your kid or your grandkid's phone or computer after they've been on this platform, trust me, you won't see not one business video. You won't see not one live video of someone talking about online marketing. You won't see any of that, because that's not something they're looking at. You're either going to be happy with what pops up, a bunch of kitty videos, or you're going to be ready to whoop their butt because something came up that now you can tell exactly what they've been watching. That's how sensitive the algo is here, and that's why people use it to build a business. No one really knows TDOXO, if January really is the day and it's going to be gone. No one knows. All you hear about is that they wanted to get rid of it. I don't know if it's true. So, I'm saying it, but I'm already telling you too. I don't know if it's true. Some people said that Jeff Bezos, who created Amazon, has put income into it and they don't think it's going anywhere and it's going to stay here. People have went to Lemonade. I've even went over there and got the app for Lemonade, and it pulls in all your login credentials for TikTok too. I don't know if it is, but here's the good thing about it. When you start in this digital space too, they're going to teach you how to do email online marketing. So you're going to learn how to create an email list, how to create emails, how to communicate through that email list and grow it. And so I see digital reselling said that, but I don't know. So, I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, Bella, here we go. And so, Bella, my list is pretty short. I want you to know that the list is long. It has a lot of profanity and curse words on it, but I personally do not curse in my speech. And so I didn't have to write any of those down or worry about dropping an F-bomb. People say stuff. I don't curse, so I don't have to worry about that. But so just know that curse words too is something they don't want. And I know a lot of people may say, well, how is it possible that such and such, they go live and they be on here drinking, they be on here eating, smoking, and everything else? It's because they're already huge content creators, you guys. If they're a huge content creator, they can get away with breaking a lot of the rules. And that's because they're already following the 14 rules of the algorithm, which means they have the engagement, they have the watch time. You got to remember, this platform is all about engagement, and they want people to stay here as long as possible. In a nutshell, they want people on these platforms all day long. They could care less that you got a job, but you on here under your desk looking at stuff for 4-5 hours. That's what they want. Okay, and so these content creators, they know how to get it done. They have people, they've been here, they put in the time, they've grown their following of people who know, like, and trust them. And so they get to get away with it. People like us, we end up in TT jail. I've been there. I was driving and I went live before. Don't do it, y'all. I was in jail for 3 days, couldn't go live. People are always suppressed for doing things that they're not supposed to do. So that's why I always be like, oh, this is what I usually do. I'd be like, y'all, I'm thirsty, just to make sure this computer understands. Here's my water. I'm going to drink it offline. Instead of drinking in the camera. One day maybe I'll be a huge content creator. If I don't care. I just in here to pay my bills and help other people see a way out and show them to make money and work with them so they can have success. And the great thing about MOP, John's program, it comes with 100% money back guarantee. His program is $397. It's only $397. And the reason I say $397 right now is because it's $597. So it was $597 at the beginning of the month and everything. But it's a Black Friday special going on right now. So the Black Friday deal is until the end of the month, and so it's $200 off. And they even have a payment plan, but it comes with 100% guarantee that you apply the skills in it, that you're going to have income, you're going to have sales. And so I don't want you to think you purchase it and you're going to just leave it there and never touch it. You guys, you got a 90-day guarantee, but you need to do something with it. Think of the analogy of joining the gym. If you join the gym, you purchase a membership, and you show back up at the gym 90 days later and say, y'all, I ain't lost no weight, I want my money back. And they log in and they say, well, guess what? You know what, Ruby? Bella, you haven't even walked in the gym one time in these last 90 days. You ain't came in here, you ain't did nothing, you ain't touched no machine. How in the world was you supposed to lose weight? The same is true. You can't purchase a program, not touch it or do anything. No, you have to go through the modules. There's modules in education, and then do the work. Yeah, so that's how much his program is definitely guaranteed to work, that it comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's crazy. I haven't seen that in any of the spaces at all. Yes, you got to apply yourself, because this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, you guys. You're going to learn the skills, and you're going to do it. Just think about all the content creators that you know. They show up. They create content. That's how they have a following. They provide value, and people go to them and, as a credible source. And so you're going to show up. You're going to learn to create value. Maybe your value is you're a cook, and you want to teach other people how to cook, and you want to share your recipes with the world. Then great, do that. You're going to be able to do all those things and grow a business. So here it is right here, the #1 content training for struggling creators, but also anybody who's already has a business or just want to start here. It's a beginner basics, because it's going to show you how to grow and scale any business that you have. So it doesn't matter if you already have a digital program at all. It's going to show you how to get more sales even in that program. And you can market this one too if you choose to. If you don't, that's your business. But I choose to do both, because this one has just changed the game when it comes to my other one. So when you sign up for this one, inside of here, you're also going to get invited to a free webinar that you can get, and also you're going to get a free ebook with this program too. So just know that that's here too if you click the Mastering Online Profits, the MOP system, so that you can start learning the skills here to become a successful digital marketer in this space and to make income. Now, and I tell you what, I haven't purchased anything else that came with 100% guarantee. So this blew me away. The fact that it's 100% guarantee that you're going to make income, where they do that at? No one else does that. No other program I've ever seen has done that either. And he's always adding stuff, giving even more value. And so I'm going to show you what the program looks like too, because let me see. Let me go to mine. It's all within Stan. It's how he built it. But he also is the marketing director for a company called Redirect. I mean, his portfolio is so long. Let me see here. I want to show you for those who want to see. Okay, hold on. I guess I could have pulled it up before I went live, right? Coulda. What they say, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Anybody else mama used to say that? I know my mom used to say that too. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't. All right. All right, so here it is, you guys. I'm going to flip my screen around. This is the Mastering Online Profits. Okay? I love it. It's so organized and so detailed. And trying to hold 2 phones shows that I'm not. Okay? So I've completed only 74% of it. The first 77 days of applying these skills, I made $3,000. And I was like, okay, this is the bomb here. Module 2, setting up your socials. How to train your AI. You guys, no one can run out of content, and you should never be repeating what someone else said. When I first started, I was looking at the huge content creators, and sometimes I was making videos kind of repeating what they said, and guess what? I was getting flagged unoriginal content. That's probably why my stuff was suppressed and I won't get a lot of views. But when you train your AI as to who you are, actually pulling back the layers of your personality and learning who your ideal customer is, your niche, if you have an area, then guess what? Your content will never be like anyone else's. You're going to be unique. You're going to stand out. You're going to be different. And AI is here to stay. So use that bad boy to build a business. It's going to teach you about optimization. Remember I told you how to optimize your socials, how I did that first. All that's right there in the beginning. Then how to create your first video to create buzz, every single piece. Also, how to put the SEO on your first video and everything. How to set up if you're going to do Stand Store. I do System.io because they have a free account, y'all. Okay, yeah. I'll show you all about that anyway. But he talks about all that. Whether you're going to do Stand, System, Redirect, beacons, it doesn't matter. But I like things that's free. If it's free, it's for me. So I did that. Add my Calendly, which was also free. This is all about your system IO, connecting that. I didn't look at beacons, I don't have it. Then right here, content creation 6-pack. This is your guarantee here. Apply these 6 rules to every single piece of content that you have. You're going to get categorized. You're going to start being placed in front of the right people. And so I'm not even finished with this. He also created his own AI generation system, like his own chat GPT with Mop. I haven't gotten that far yet because that's down here in the training, and we're instructed, don't skip ahead. You want to learn all of these valuable steps because they each build upon the other one. Learning to do TikTok audits. And he gives you this program for free as well. You didn't even have to pay for this. This is included in the program. Also, many modules, just so many things that's included in it, but inside the program. So it's not just one facet. The program, you pay the $397 for it right now while it's on discount, but you have access to so much. And so you're going to learn how to master your content strategy, because you got to have a strategy whenever you're posting. I didn't know that. Tools, benefit from expert guidance. Even once a week, you can upload one of your videos that you create for professional auditing. Okay, it's going to be edited by a professional team. Hey, Tamika, and it'll be sent back to you. Also, talking about why most people love this program. Look at that. With a 90-day money-back guarantee. They'll refund your investment with no questions asked. And this is an affiliate program. So you make 80% commission. I love that part, truthfully, because he has connections with so many big names. His mentor is someone named Paul Getter. People know, who works with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Tony Robbins, so many others. That's his personal mentor. And so maybe it's been about 2 weeks ago, he had a meeting for all those who have the MOP program. It didn't cost. It was in Ontario, Canada. And Paul Getter came in and taught them in a small, intimate section. Absolutely amazing. People pay over $100,000 and stuff for his coaching, but you're getting connected with someone who has those connections. And so I love the fact it's 80-20 because everything is set up. When you purchase this program, there's no programming buttons. There's no setting anything up. Instantly, when you purchase it, you get an email with your link to this and your affiliate link, that if someone is sitting right beside you in your home right now who wants it, they can turn around and purchase from you and you get credit immediately. So it's an immediate turnaround business. There is no setting up, takes you some time to set it up. It's right there. So immediately you can start building your business. You can get right off of here, purchase the program, and go live and say, hey, I just purchased a program. And you can go in and share what's in it. You can click it and show. You can immediately start sharing the program. And just knowing that you also got that 90-day guarantee. I mean, for me, I love a guarantee. And it's a win-win because I know I ain't losing my money, right? That means I'm going to make money, so ain't no losing the money. So, Carrie, the program is $397, and it's usually $500. It's only $397. It's $597 regularly. But right now, it's $200 off. It's $397 only till the 30th, the last day of the month. And if you got to walk away, you guys, that's fine. But make sure you connect with me, Life After Nursing. I go live every single day. There is a bell on my profile that you can click, and it'll just notify you when I go live. And also on my page, you can always look at everything else that's offered. He also has a mentorship program, too, that is a monthly fee that's only $19 a month. And so that's also inside of my store. You'll see that down the bottom. That is giving just so much value. I mean, it's amazing. So I know some people say, hey, well, $397, I'm not sure I want to invest that, even though you got 100% money back guarantee. Then go ahead and look at the mentorship group that's only $19.99 every single month. Okay, so that's also inside of my store. And pick up that free PDF, because once you start applying those skills to your business, of whatever business that you have, whatever program you have, I don't care if it's DBA, SWC, roadmap, you name it, it doesn't matter. It's going to help you with your content for whatever business that you currently have. And so it's going to help you. And if you're just starting from scratch and you're just starting from the beginning, then you're going to love it, because guess what? You're going to immediately start out with all the knowledge you need to make sure that you're categorized, that you're seen, that everything is done correctly. It's amazing. Take a look at it, y'all. Take a look. So who has any questions? You know, newbies or experienced people with a business. Anybody have any questions about anything I covered? No? I'm going to give you a minute, because I know typing on these cell phones and tablets, I know I'm a little slower sometimes. Does your program have templates for building wellness workbooks, courses, and digital products. So it does teach you how to, well, MOP teaches you how to create digital products. If you want to learn about workbooks, then inside of my website, when you go to my website, click DGC, Digital Growth Community, and you'll see that it says for beginners. That program there is going to help teach you how to create your own course, because you might want to be a course creator as well, right? And create your course, your own community in school. If you want to get into all of that kind of stuff and creating ebooks, which is amazing, you're going to learn about that in both programs, because ebooks is good, y'all. So if any of y'all don't know, you put the work in up front, you create a book, maybe you go live, you promote it and stuff, but you create it only one time, and it can always generate you income because the internet never shuts down. And so TDOXO, then that's what Digital Growth Community is for. So look at that one inside of my store, get all the details. You're going to immediately, when you put your best email in, you're going to get an email from Michelle O'Neill, who created that program. She created it, it's 2 years ago now. It's 2 years, but in less than 2 years, she made over $2 million with her program. It's a good program too, and it's going to teach you all of those things too. If you want to create your own digital product, make your own courses and stuff like that. Yep, Digital Growth Community. And in Digital Growth Community, have 4 different programs that you can choose from. But if you really want that high level function like you're talking about, the 900 is going to be the best. But they have a 100, a 3, a 6, and a $900 program. And right now there's a Black Friday mini course special that you can get that gives you like a crash mini course, and it's $67. Okay, so click the Digital Growth Community inside of my store and you'll see all that. Any other questions, anybody? Good question. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Nope. All right. Well, y'all know, starting a business right now before the end of the year is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Because you know soon everybody going to be making New Year's resolutions. Talking about they starting a business, they losing weight, they this and that. Help them with it. You can make digital products and show them how to lose weight. Anything. The sky's the limit. You can do so much in this space, you guys. It's not limited to selling products that someone else created, even though I absolutely love that because it gives me the time freedom that I want. If I had to go create a course, make sure I create all the modules, the videos for people to learn from, everything like that, that's a lot of work. I'm going to leave that to somebody else, and I'm going to sell these done-for-you products. These good old digital products that somebody else created, that's the bomb. That's teaching me how to make income and work these different platforms. But I tell everybody their goals and dreams are different. Don't connect yours with someone else. Live your dream, but you can do it in this digital space. If you need to connect with me in my store, you can also book a one-on-one. That's in there as well. And I'll look forward to connecting with you and answering any questions that you may have. All right, y'all. So I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all enjoy your Monday. Make it fabulous until I see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye-bye.